Hey, how's it going, everyone? What is up, and welcome back to your daily dose of Mortal Kombat 11 news leaks and discussions. Today, we're going to be completely breaking down the combat cast, because too much big shit happened in that combat cast for me not to talk about it. We're going to go through everything that was talked about, all the variations for Mileena, the buffs, the nerfs, the Kombat League changes, the customs changes, and everything else. Before we get into it, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, help me get to 10k. Also, smash that like button so the YouTube algorithm will show the video off to more people. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about all these changes and the combat cast itself. I'm really excited. Also, click that Discord link in the description down below. It'll take you to my Discord server with over 150 Mortal Kombat fans that you can chill and talk to. But with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this shit. So we're going to start with Mileena. Mileena, according to the host of the combat cast, is going to play very similar to her MK2 character, which to me is hit or miss. In her custom variation that was shown off, which we'll talk about customs a little bit later because there is some big stuff there to talk about as well, but in her custom variation, her damage was actually insane. The one combo I saw shown off was 1 meter for 35%, so all of you custom players should get extremely excited. In her first variation, from what I've seen, is basically going to be her zoning variation. While still being able to counter zone extremely well, thank Jade, in this variation she's getting air size, low profile size that come with a crushing blow, and she'll even keep her teleport that will let her close distance and get damage very quickly, with the startup looking very close to MKX. It's going to be for those zoning boys who don't know how to open people up. No cap. She'll still be able to mix if she has a string that ends in an overhead, so this variation is already definitely looking to have the potential to be the strongest. Moving on to her second variation, Variation 2 removes her role and adds a movie that sounds very similar to Shiva. Being described by Stephanie as her rushdown variation, the move that replaces her role can go into a low, it can be cancelled, amplified twice, and can go into a crushing blow. This variation also adds a lot of grabs at the end of her strings, think Nightwolf. Whether they will be true command grab-esque moves or not is still out for the jury. One of the strings that ends in a grab can also get a restand that leaves Mileena extremely plus on hit, to where the Mileena player can get another free mix-up. This variation also comes with her knife command grab, which I pray to God is a true command grab and not fake like some of the command grabs in MK11. It also comes with a roll punish crushing blow. Variation 3, which I'm naming Kano Cosplay's Predator, gives Mileena a variation of different rolls. It looks like she'll have an air roll, where she can jump into the air, do the input, start the roll, and it takes her to the ground. I could be seeing it wrong, and you could have to do the input grounded, and it takes you into the air, but either way, it's a quick animation, and I think it's going to be very strong. This variation also gives her the Predator Spawn Reptile ability to go invisible. Unlike Spawn, and more like Pred and Reptile, she can do this whenever she wants, instead of having to land a special to do so. It looks like it's going to cost 1 defensive meter. She can also, in this variation, get what I'm calling her size setup. How it will work for an actual setup, I don't know. It looks like it has a very long startup time, so maybe we won't be able to use it mid-combo, but if the opponent gets caught trying to press a button, the Mileena player can amplify the move for a crushing blow that also gives a restand. Distance will of course be the deciding factor whether you can continue it with a combo or not, but to me it looks like you'll have plenty of time to actually get that hit confirmed. We also, along with that, got a brutality for Mileena, and for the first time on the combat cast, a friendship. I'll let those play now. Now on to one of the biggest meta changes the Mortal Kombat competitive community has ever seen. Custom variations will now be available in Kombat League and Tournament. Now I know what you're saying, I know what the hell I said, and how I reacted, but they've thought about what you're thinking about right now. The most ridiculous and crazy moves will not be available in Kombat League or Tournament. Terminator's Terminate move, for one, will not be available in Kombat League or Tournament. I imagine there will be a lot of moves like that that will be disabled, and you will know that they are disabled when you're making the custom variation. When you go to add the disabled move, it will give you an info prompt that will tell you it's not available in Kombat League or Tournament, which is very helpful. Instead of having to guess or having to go into the actual game mode like Kombat League or whatever else, or even Tournament and get banned, but having to go into like Kombat League or something and it will tell you by you not being able to select the variation. I'm glad it's not like that. MK11 just got a lot more exciting and fun. I'm extremely excited. This is more than likely going to add a lot of combo potential, setup potential, and even more damage potential for most, if not all, the characters in MK11. The next huge changes are hitboxes are being adjusted, thank God. I know in my experience of playing MK11, hitboxes have been a horrible thing to deal with. I'll get down one when I'm in the air above my opponent or on the ground, but I'm nowhere near them. Down twos were also hitting behind some of the characters who threw them out. Some of the special moves would just completely whiff right on top of the opponent. Meaties weren't a thing, and so much other bullshit that might finally be fixed, or at least get a good jump start on being fixed. I don't know how this will affect meaties. Hopefully it helps, because as of right now, meaties do not exist in Mortal Kombat 11. Every time I try to meaty someone on wake up, it goes right through them and I get full combo punished. It's fucking annoying. Some other huge changes: if you hated the poke meta in MK11 like me, you're going to be very happy. Down ones and down threes are getting frame adjustments. An example given was Aaron Black. His down three will now be more minus on block, having more recovery, giving a chance for you to actually land a mid and start your pressure. This has been a problem for me even back to MKX. It just seems like MK just never did poking right in a game designed like theirs. Hopefully now we won't be able to get down one or down three times in a row and then hit with a mid because of how good the frames were even on block. It was nuts and annoying, and I'm so glad they fixed it. Along with that, hop attacks will now completely beat out down one, so if you're good with that hop attack, pairing it with the down one, down three nerf, you're going to have a very, very good time in the poke war that is MK11. Get up animations are also being fixed to speed up the game a little bit more. You will no longer be able to pick different times of delaying a wake up. Delayed wake ups will all have the same time, so Shiva players, prepare to stomp Kombat League noobs even more, because that's huge for you guys. Fatal blows are also getting a huge nerf. They now have less pushback on block, which if you've ever played Kombat League, you know this is going to be amazing. To me, it sounds like 95% of the crushing blows, fatal blows will now be punishable on block, probably cutting down the amount of doofuses that just casually throw the move out. They also got not one, but two nerfs. They're now going to be able to be flawless blocked, which is really giving me that extra kick in the ass to make me want to learn how to flawless block. This is exciting stuff. Now onto the character nerfs and buffs, starting with Jackie. Jackie's air dash can now be flawless blocked a lot easier, which is, I don't know. Not sure how that's going to work, especially since there's different speeds that you can do the air dash at, so I'm not sure how that is actually going to work. I guess we'll see. Her back forward 2 was also nerfed, which is a great change, even as a Jackie main. I've been saying this change is extremely fair and needs to happen. Now you can't just end every string in back forward 2 to be safe, and you can't just throw it out in the neutral whenever you want, which is going to entirely change the way that Jackie's neutral is going to play. You're going to see Jackie's playing a lot different and a lot less gung-ho with that fucking back forward 2. Raiden got buffed. Raiden's back 1-4 string that ends in the overhead is now advantage on block. It only seems +1, but that is still 1 frame that you're plus on. Also noteworthy because of customs, although I don't play Raiden, so it could be in the competitive moves, a variation of his back forward 3 is now safe if charged for a slight bit longer, which is really nice for those Raiden boys. Moving on, Aaron Black's low gun has gotten a longer startup, apparently a significant increase in startup, which excites me. Katana, her dancing fan has been nerfed, only having 1 fan out until amplified. These are all good changes. This is all the balance shit that was that was talked about. I'm really excited. These are all amazing balance changes, and I'm just really excited for them. It's going to change the way the game plays. Now on to the last huge thing that you probably saw in the title, and you're like, wait, what the hell is he talking about? The last huge thing is starting on December 29th, 2020. Kombat League seasons will start to repeat. The order that the skins were initially in will also be changed for those seasons. So if a skin was demigod ranked to unlock, it can now be unlocked at the very start, so on and so forth. This is really bringing up some big questions for me, considering the whole discussion around DLC, now that we've established that there is just so much pointing towards more DLC in MK11, it almost seems impossible that we won't get any more. But with that being said, to me, it's really weird that the Kombat League is going to be repeating now. In my head, if MK11 wasn't done and it was going to continue, Kombat League would too, with new skins, gear, and everything else. Brutalities, etc. I just don't know where to stand with this, and if you watch my channel a lot, you know what's there in the data mines and everything else, and my opinions on it. But I guess we'll have to wait on the November 17th data mines to really find anything out. I'm excited for all of this. I'm worried for the last part there with the, Kombat League seasons repeating and everything else. There was a lot to break down here. Just overall, a really good update. MK11 is shaping up to probably be one of the best expansion packs Mortal Kombat has ever seen, and probably one of the best expansion packs that a fighting game has seen in a long time. We're getting 3 very interesting looking characters that I can't wait to get my hands on. The meta of Mortal Kombat is being changed to the extreme, to a point where we've never seen it changed this much before in Injustice or Mortal Kombat, so that's exciting. And some characters that needed to be buffed and nerfed are getting buffed and nerfed. Along with adding, like I said, changing the meta, just making the game more fun and adding custom variations, but balanced custom variations to Kombat League. It's just very exciting, and it's actually exciting me to play the game again. Like, I'm actually excited. But I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. This has been a very long video. I've talked very fast, but I wanted to make it a video that you could watch instead of having to watch the 50-minute combat cast where, I could just break it down for you. I'm very excited, like I said, for all of these changes to come. I'm excited to see how it's going to change the game. I'm excited to actually get my hands on the characters. It looks like we're going to be able to have a lot more fun in MK11 now, getting past the poke wars, being able to do more combos with the custom variations, and having some of these ridiculous characters nerfed. I'm really excited, and I really want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know. But that is going to do it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, the breakdown. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Did I miss anything that I should have covered? Let me know so I can keep my eye out for it next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Tooten. Peace out.